Hello out there, we're on the air, it's hockey night tonight. Tension grows, the whistle blows, and the puck goes down the ice. The goalie jumps and the players bump and the fans all go insane. Someone roars, Bobby scores at the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game. Oh, the good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best game you can name is the good old hockey game.
Hello out there, we're on the air. It's the Hockey Happy Hour. This is still in its infancy this season, but we've got a great game today. Wade Gordon here in the Hamilton, Ontario studios, our first broadcast for the year 2022. Happy New Year to you all. We'll see if you celebrate, but I would assume you do. And we are headed right to center ice for the puck drop. The defending champions, last year's winners who hoisted the Cup Stanley Trophy, the Chicoutimi Fur Brigade, opening up today's action against the Sault Ste. Marie incident. Fur Brigade 3-1 so far. Each team has played 4 games against all of their division rivals. One round of division rival games is the first time 2 of the divisions will be heading on the road for an extended week-long road trip. The Sault Ste. Marie incident joined the Ontario division going to Quebec, so nice short trip over there. And of course the Prairie division are in British Columbia for this week. Philippe Petlanier is in goal for the Chicoutimi Fur Brigade. Still early in the season, so we don't want to talk too much about statistics, but for being the least heralded of the playoff goaltenders last year, he really came in strong, and that's Blaine after recovering after a big hit there. The Sault Ste. Marie incident 2-2, currently in 3rd place of the now 5-team divisions. We welcome 4 brand new expansion teams to the CSPHLC, and oh, that's a big shot right off the back from Kevin Chalette, but it's stoned by Bernie Harfer, the incident's goaltender, and a play broken up in the Fur Brigade zone. Here comes Pierre Toussignas. Oh, fanning on it is Kevin Chalette, and back come the incident. Harovich, well, they're outnumbered, but puts a shot off the pads of Petlanier. And here comes Patrick Linson. That's second line again for the Fur Brigade, but a shot goes wide. And a jumble at the far end of the rink. Toussignas able to clear it out to Chalette. Chalette puts the shot down there. Herfer gloves it over to Gravage, and here's Gaudreau. And Gravage takes a big hit and takes another hit. Doesn't even get out of his own zone. Can't even retrieve his own stick. He's without a stick right now. And this might be a good chance for, well, he just wrestles down. He just sort of wrestles down Pierre Toussignas down to the ice. And, well, the referees took a blind eye to that. Up comes Rob Nakeknit. 3rd line out there, and it's back to neutral zone. Chad Butch-Blaine. Over to Gendromp. And here's Paul Brezeventin. Shot, he scores! And the incident take the lead through Paul Brezeventin. His 3rd goal of the season. Assists go to Kevin Gaudreau and Neil Gendromp. Gendromp, his 3rd assist of the season. And here at the creamy Nougaty Center, the home of the Chicoutimi Fur Brigade, they have gone a little silent. Lanier let that one go right over his glove hand. If I saw that replay correctly.
Goal scored by number 37, assisted by number 9, and by number
Let's see how the Fur Brigade can respond. They come right attacking Carban, and it's cleaned up and back out to neutral zone, but stopped at the center line. Here's Bob Kolbus, new draftee. Of course, some of these players are brand new to the league. A nice shot, but Herfer, and a nice little bit of Ken Reddy with the shot, and just goes and throws a shoulder right into one of the players of the incident. Yeah, we're just seeing the hits are coming hard and often, and we enjoy seeing that. No difference from last year. As we said, with 4 new teams in the league, each of the divisions getting an expansion club to move the divisions to 5 apiece. The playoffs will expand to 8 teams with division champions and the 4 best teams being seeded in a single elimination tournament, but it is more of a best of 7 series tournament, as one comes to expect in hockey. Well, staying in the Fur Brigade zone, and losing a stick. I think that was Tanko Dedicil. Might have been Gordian Lassard, but here come the Fur Brigade yet again. Fillion Plant to Benoit Pouffelet, puts it on to the stick of Ken Reddy, and Bernie Herfer is still there to close the door. That was Mark McKinnichevre. There you go. Get it one or two times after that. Diving save to keep it in the zone, and Fillion Plant puts it right on the chest and falls into the glove of Bernie Herfer. Save percentage so far this season, 81.9%, compared to a whole 10% better for Philippe Petlanier. And yet it's the incident who have kept their goal untouched. And here's Bruce Schubans as out come the incident 2-on-2. And here's Rob Schmerden trying to make something. Paparetti shot is wide, hits the backboards. And up come the Fur Brigade yet again. 7.5 minutes left to go in the first period. Glenn Gauguette centering in. Plant puts a shot over the crossbar and off against the glass, but they keep it in the zone. Here's Bruce Landulker. The Gauguette center, and Herovich cleans it up. There's Paparetti, takes it to center ice and dumps it in to make a line change. Benoit Pouffelet has some trouble with the boards. And he's able to escape a poke check and keep it in possession. Here's Rob Needlemuck to Lavinier. Eric Lavinier unable to get it past Herfer, and Herfer is had to just check himself and get himself back to his feet. There's Stan Thiedel. Stan Thiedel, the star defenseman of the Fur Brigade, cannot keep it in play. But they're having trouble getting it out of their own zone are the incident. Jack Key, a good forecheck. But back to the neutral zone they go, and take a little bit of time off the clock at the moment. Sort of regroup. Jonathan Robine. And somebody's about to go get that puck. There you go, Kevin Shillette gets it. Patrick Linson up to Leclerc. Yves Leclerc gets hammered the minute he crosses that blue line. And back come the incident. That is Tanko Dedicel. Puts it wide. Kevin Shillette recovering. Here's Pierre Toussignas all alone, and Neil Gendron. Well, that was Ken Goudreau falling to the ice. And Tanko Dedicel just lays in a big hit. Here come the incident yet again. Back to Dedicel. Dedicel on the rebound. He scores! Tanko Dedicel, his second goal of the season. And it's 2-0 for the Sault Ste. Marie incident. And there was just a mess of bodies. Philippe Petlanier screened by his own downed teammates. And Dedicel, I think he puts it into the back of his own teammate, Ken Gaudreau. And somehow it gets past about a half dozen adult males and into the back of the net. 2-0 here in the first period. The dying embers of the first period, 1:40 to go. Fur Brigade need a bit of a spark to come to life here. Look for Peter Carban. And oh, someone lost a hat. And we're down to the last minute of the period. Colbus over to Bruce Kreslin. They're shorthanded for just a moment as one of the players had to go and leave the ice due to his helmet. And they'll dump it in, and here comes Rob McCanachevre. William Plant, seconds to go. Cannot clear it out. Lassard puts one on net, and it's wide. And an eventful first period. The Chicoutimi Fur Brigade down 2-0 to the Sault Ste. Marie incident. We'll be back in just a moment with the second period of play. It's intermission for the moment. We'll be back in a few. Wade Gordon with you here in the Hamilton, Ontario studios for the Hockey Happy Hour, a special Sunday afternoon edition. It's a weekend. You can crack one open. No one's going to stop you. You can just do it. No one can stop you. And no one has been able to stop today in the first period, the first 20 minutes of play. The Sault Ste. Marie incident. Paul Brezeventin and Tanko Dedicel, each with a goal. The Chicoutimi Fur Brigade have not been able to find the back of the net and found their way past Bernie Herfer quite yet. And here come the incident yet again. Shot off the blocker of Philippe Petlania, and here comes Filian Plant. Plant backs it in and he scores! Well, it took quite the athletic endeavor, but Filian Plant with the goal, and the Fur Brigade are on the scoreboard, able to backhand it in as he's falling over the shoulder of Bernie Harford, top corner. And Plant scores his 4th goal of the season already. See if there's some life breathed into this creamy Nougaty center here in Chicoutimi, in Saguenay, Quebec. And oh, there's an offside potential warning there, but well, that was Benoit Pouffelet all by himself, and Petlania is going to hold on to that one. It's going to be a face-off in the Chicoutimi zone. The Sault Ste. Marie incident don't seem to be too discouraged by that one, by the one goal they just conceded. They're going back on the attack. And face-off is won by Benoit Pouffelet. Both these teams are fairly high-scoring teams in the early onset of the season. Goals per game, they are at 2 and 4 of the 20 teams. And looks like we're going to have, offside is the call, so back in the neutral zone. Faceoff was ultimately won. Well, I think it was poked by Eric Needlemuck of Chicoutimi, but chased all the way back down to the Sault Ste. Marie incident zone, and now here comes the Fur Brigade yet again. Needlemuck, oh, he is met right at the blue line with a big one, but Jack Key puts it in and he scores! Tie game and the creamy Nougaty Center. As you see, Fur Trapper John M.D., the mascot of the Fur Brigade, celebrating alongside these fans. We're tied at 2. The Chicoutimi Fur Brigade. And that is Jack Key, his 3rd goal of the season. On his way to the ice, he gets it past Bernie Herfer. And he's going to go ahead. They're going to take the face-off. Needlemuck and Theodore with the assists. That's Key's 3rd of the season. Needlemuck, that is his 4th assist. And Theodore also with his 3rd assist of the season. We are tied up. There's going to be a delayed penalty called against the Fur Brigade. And just to make it matter, just throw a nice little hit in there does Kevin Chalette. Hooking seems to be the call. That's going to be Paul Cloutier heading to the penalty box. Yeah, just sort of gets the I think he might have got it right between the legs, just giving him a little hook of the undercarriage there. You know, when I used to play back in my teenage days, we called it something else. I'd get thrown off the air if I called it that. And dumped all the way back down. The power play on for Sault Ste. Marie. Gendrop puts it right out the pads of Pelanier, and the rebound, the deflection of it puts it all the way back to center ice. And well, why not take a shorthanded opportunity? Herfer has to hold on to it. He gloves it. Carbound with the shot. Not too bad for the Fur Brigade. And Breza Benton, I think he might have just almost gotten a skate to his Achilles there if he weren't careful. Paul Breza Benton been beaten up just a bit. He leads the league in assists, or at least he's tied 5 assists at the moment. Early on in the season, that's going to be he's the early leader for the Sault Ste. Marie incident, tying up his teammate Gordian Lassard. And there's Juco Shart. Oh, I think he had an opening. He waited to take it to the other side. Goes far end. And here's Jenneret, puts it in, goes low. Petlanier stands up and just leans on that puck to slow down the momentum of this game. The incident trying to come back and regain that lead. Face-off won by the incident, Juco Shart. They're just passing it around at the moment. Shart is hit hard, and there's a bit of a jumble in the far corner. Benoit Pouple ends up with it to Bruce Landulker, and off come the Fur Brigade. Yves Leclerc's going to go ahead and dump it in and get a line change in. Pierre Toussignas holds onto it and keeps it in the zone. That is Patrick Linson, and Herfer is able to hold on to it. Toussignas gives a little poking. Let the goaltender know you're there, even though he sees you very clearly. And yeah, there's Benoit Pouple with a big old hit, and he just goes for the diving The diving forearm shiver, a not often seen move in the game of hockey. But Juco Shirt is going to be feeling that in his mid to lower back tomorrow. Or maybe he's feeling it right now. It may not take that long. Oh, and here we go. I think it was just about time this was about to happen. Benoit Pouffelet and Rob McKechnie. A hit put in on Jonathan Robine. He looks to be hurt. And oh, we got another one right now. We got two fights at the moment. Oh, where do our eyes go? That looks like that's Ruslan Dulker and Chad Butch Blaine without the helmet. And oh, we see already, well, Pouffelet takes that one. And oh, there's just a bit of a wrestling match, and just sort of slid him down the ice to give him a little ice burn, I guess, on the back of his head. Let's see. Yeah, that would do it. Oh, just a big old hit on Jonathan Robine. That was a clean hit, but, Rob McKechnie coming in for his line mate. So, two players from each team in the box. And, of course, that's going to add another 2 tallies to our fight count. We're still looking for a sponsor to it. We were hoping that, in the interest of, being generous and charitable, that, we get a sponsor to donate a certain amount of money every time there was a fight in the league. But most of the sponsors we've talked to are worried that they're going to go out of business if that happens. They don't have that sort of built-in income or that extra cash to fork over. They're worried about it getting too out of control. So we're gonna get that going for you pretty soon. We're hoping to have that, but it might just be unsponsored for the moment. It might just be a fight count. I believe we were something already in about 63 coming into today, and that's after 4 games played by each team. That's what 80 games already. And he score! Oh, Gordian Lassard. Well, it's that first line for Sault Ste. Marie yet again. Lassard, Brezeventin, and Carbonneau. All 3 names are at the top of the points list so far this season. Gordian Lassard, his 3rd goal of the season. Brezeventin and Carbonneau with the assist. That puts Lassard and Brezeventin at 8 points this season. That puts Laura Carbonneau at 9 points this season. This has been where the goals are coming from the Sault Ste. Marie incident. It's been that top line. And here's Carbonneau yet again. 5 minutes to go in the second period. We are looking at a 3-2 game. Sault Ste. Marie have taken the lead yet again after giving up 2 second period goals to the Chicoutimi Fur Brigade. And that's going to be, well, that was Needlemuck. And the new draftees. Roughly about, I think about 80 players, 70 or 80 or so players are new to the league because of the extra teams that were added, the expansion teams. So the 4 expansion teams were able to draft players from prior, from last year's 16 teams. Teams were able to protect a certain amount. They only could lose a maximum, I believe, 3 or 4, depending on the rules. There's Filliot with the shot. Goes wide, but he got some space and keeps it out on the ice, keeps it in the zone. Brezeventin's shot, and it's off the chest and bobbled a little bit by Petlanier, but he gets it out of the zone and gets a breather. And here's Filliot yet again. Gendromp is just laid out by Kevin Chalette, and he's Yves Leclerc, and Petlanier gonna hang on to it just yet again. Sault Ste. Marie have the belief that they can go ahead and take this to the defending champions. They can put a second loss in their loss column.
1 minute left in the second period.
Sault Ste. Marie are only, well, they're 4 points out of, well, the so far undefeated Oshawa Teeth. I believe play the Valdor Apostrophes. We're heading to the last few seconds. And Edmonds in the Sault Ste. Marie Incident attacking zone, and Rick McKechnet, well, that's about it. But Benoit Poufoulet, oh, he's showing the damage from that fight.
Just a reminder to always keep your eye on the puck. It can enter the seating area and cause serious injury.
And we head to the second intermission. Third period action is on its way. It's only a 1-goal game. Chicoutimi for Brigade 2, Sault Ste. Marie Incident 3.
Bit what?
A bit more flotation this stage, so yeah, you can kind of brush it off on this thing.
Okay.
Back with the third period of action here from the creamy Nougaty Centre in Saguenay, Quebec. Chicoutimi Fire Brigade on the back foot to get things started. They clawed back to tie things up, but second period goal, Gordian Lassard gave the Sault Ste. Marie incident the lead yet again heading into the final 20 minutes of play. And this is only the 5th game of the season for these two teams. The Sault Ste. Marie incident are on a bit of a tour of Quebec as the Chicoutimi Fire Brigade get a nice little home stand this week. They'll be welcoming the other 4 teams from the Ontario Division. Of course, the Mississauga Queens. I believe they're playing the Rimouski Seamen at the moment. And that game is not enough at the time, as I understand. Might do some bonus coverage from there if our time allows. And of course, the Fire Brigade will also welcome the Thunder Bay Sadness, the Oshawa Teeth, and of course the new team, the Sarnia Hazard. And as for the Sault Ste. Marie incident, they will be traveling all around the province to face off against not just Chicoutimi Fire Brigade, obviously, but they will be facing off against the new team, the Drummondville Suns. Heading to that beautiful new arena, the Solar Temple, over in Drummondville. As well as teams such as Val-d'Or, Rimouski, and Shawinigan. Should be a great season. 54 games in total, and Leclerc scores and ties this up yet again. Yves Leclerc. Off the one-timer, we are tied up yet again. Well, it's chances like that you can see why this is a championship caliber team. And there have been no movements across teams in the offseason outside due to the expansion draft. They kept everybody else with their team. They figured everyone was losing a handful of players to the expansion team. So between that and the draft of additional players, there's been no movement, and it looks like offside's going to be called as the Fire Brigade feel like they've got the momentum yet again in their direction. Face off in a neutral zone, tied at 3 thanks to the Yves Leclerc goal, his second of the season. And here comes, Cloutier out of shot right at Herfer. And Herfer is under duress. He will hold on to it. McKechnie trying to get it out. Bob Kolbus. And here's Jeff Schmeerden getting it out. And he's going to take his time with that one. Hands it off to Ken Goudreau, I believe that was. Preseventin back out. Lassard straight to him. And he puts it right off there. And they score! Gordian Lassard, his second goal of the game. And it's the Sault Ste. Marie incident regaining the lead. Well, what a backhand, what a pass from Preseventin and Lassard. He's probably on his way of getting taken down to the ice, but was able to get it in on the Sault Ste. Marie incident. I believe yet again, Chicoutimi Fire Brigade chasing the lead yet again. They have not led this game once. They've just been playing catch-up, and here's Gravage. Chris Gravage puts it in. Brezeventin shot off the pad of Petlanier. And Yves Leclerc cleans up. Here's Pierre Tousignas crossing into center ice, and he takes a hit at the red line. And Lassard gets hammered. Slow to get up is Gordian Lassard. He's had quite a game. Tousignas gloved down by Harper. And it's a face-off with 9:39 to go in the Sault Ste. Marie zone. Face-off won by the 3rd Brigade. And Lavidier loses it in a big jumble of about 5 bodies. It's tapped back to Chad. Butch Blaine. But he is hit by Than Theodul. And here comes William Clank. Cross-ice pass. Derek Lavinier. Lavinier able to skirt past the defender, but Harovich takes him down, and here's Mats Hecker to Pascal Filio. And Harovich, takes a big deflection. I think that deflection was off of Than Theodul, who I thought he went down with an injury, but turns out he just lost his footing. He said he was wondering that ice is just not really manicured between periods. The Zambonis are used, I mean, they are cleaning the ice when they're out there, but they're used more for entertainment purposes. There's more of like, they kind of do, you ever see like a tractor pull sort of thing? But they do it on ice with the Zambonis. It's really fun. You know, occasionally they'll let a kid drive the Zamboni, and you know, they usually make sure an adult's in the passenger seat as well. After the mistakes they made last year. Here's Schmierden. Puts it on net, and Petlanier has to hold on to it. 6:26 to go in the 3rd period. It is 4-3. Sault Ste. Marie Incident with a huge, potentially huge win. Big scalp to claim of the defending champions here at the creamy Nougaty Center. Jumble in the far end of the ice, and Landulker dumps it out to Poupelet. Here's Jack Key. He's got a goal to his name today. His pocket is picked by Schubans. And Generate the Paparetti. That just slid right past Petlanier's crease. And bold of him to not even touch it, just let it go. Confident that his teammates have it, and caught up against the board. Stalemate here. Schmierden gets it away. Cross ice to Schubans. Gets it out of the zone, but back into the zone to Hecker. Generate to Carbonneau, and well, with a 1-goal lead, they'll be happy to take some time off the clock. Schmierden's shot doesn't get good contact. Just sort of wrists it down, doesn't get the air on it. .310 to go, and the Fur Brigade not really having a lot on offense to rely on here in the late stages of this. Philippe Petlanier might be heading to the bench soon. Lassard looking for his hat trick, and Petlanier is there to gobble it up. Understand we're going to have bonus coverage of for you after this game. I think they're already in overtime between Rimouski and Mississauga. Might be missing the tail end of overtime and getting you to the, well, if there is overtime, if the overtime leads to a shootout, we're probably going to get you to the shootout. Yeah, I'm getting word that the overtime is over, that we're going to get a shootout. And we'll get you the shootout in its entirety between Rimouski Seamen and the Mississauga Queens. 5 minutes of overtime played, no scoring. And, well, Petlanier is back to the bench, so they've got the extra attacker on. Will we have overtime here? We'll need to see a goal from the Fur Brigade in the next 35 seconds. Reddy able to get away from it. Schmeerden dumps it up to Goudreau. They're keeping it in their own zone. This is playing with a little bit of fire. Cloutier is hit hard. Linson, oh, that was a huge, crucial hit. And another crucial hit, and coming down is Goudreau. Ready. Gillette to Linson, and he's hit. They can't even get the shot up. Rivage to McKechnet. And it looks like Goudreau is going to hang on to it. Schmeerden to McKechnet. Will he bother to try to get the empty netter? No, he will not. But it doesn't matter. It is a huge road victory for the Sault Ste. Marie incident. We'll be back later with more coverage of our late game over in Chilliwack as they take on the Red Deer. Chilliwack Colonels take on the Red Deer. That'll be later. We're going to head to bonus coverage of the Rimouski Seamen and the Mississauga Queens. Be back in a bit. We'll head to the studio after that game is over. CSPHLC Hockey Happy Hour. Back in a bit.